the TV?
It won't be easy, but there are ways. There.
Hey! You just transplanted a tea tree from over there!
So, there's a mature.
Oh,
And am I not the one?
yeah!
Is this tea tree then not a
You're... Paimon wonders how the White Horse Adeptus is getting along. Maybe you would... Oh, looks like Zhangli hasn't stopped by.
Hey, are you two looking for...
Is Zhangli...
No, but that young lady who was dressed... I just saw her head toward Wanmin Restaurant.
Oh, what luck! We were just on our way to find...
I have no idea. She couldn't have forgotten who I am.
Maybe she's still half asleep, but
Oh, that makes sense.
her eyes were red.
You young people, staying up all night because you think you're invincible. A word to your friend from someone who's old.
I'm...
Yeah, what was that? Hurry along, then. Oh, and don't forget...
Where's the proprietor? Come out and see me at once!
Xiangling and Chef Mao aren't here right now. What can I help?
And who might you be?
My name is Shenhe.
Shenhe. It's been a few days. Have you
Mint? I don't know anything about...
Ha! Already casting mint from your mind.
I'm not sure I get what you mean. Are you delirious from hunger?
Shenhe! White Horse Zibai!
Traveler, Paimon. Is this customer a friend of you?
Don't mind her, Shenhe. She's just a little crank. Look how red her eyes are.
I see. In that case, Miss Zibai,
Stop right. Who are you two noisy
Hey! Have you forgotten about us already?
guides? Ah, yes, now I remember. What luck.
Huh. Is she starting to come around?
Someone requested my help in purchasing some tea leaves. I was in full...
Tea leaves? This sounds like...
Your friend Rex... Zhangli, initially, but then a young lady in a hexagram hat. As such, he is only permitted to buy a...
Oh, that's his boss, Hu Tao.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're here.
You don't sell tea leaves? But
You really should get some rest. The person you're talking about isn't the boss.
Is that so?
What surprises? Your brain really is as gooey as a pack of slimes.
That would be excellent. Ah, yes, Miss Crane.
I completely understand. Master often says that the human...
Miss Crane, you appear reasoned and compassionate on the surface, yet... Indeed. I also sense that with your strength, you might...
Untie Shenhe's ropes?
Though the use of red ropes to bind the soul is a wondrous technique, practitioner...
Master has told me similar things, but
Your self-cultivation has progressed.
Then I will seek further guidance.
If you still have doubts, you can find me at the Baiju Gate. For now, my dutiful guides, let us be off.
Ilong.
Is that small town over there?
You're right. Except.
That is because this scent is the...
Oh, yeah.
Naturally, this...
And what's.
A few simple tricks for mastery.
What is that thing?
I'm sure you've been to Ilong Wharf many times before, but you've been such dutiful Please, step in.
Paimon feels just like an adeptus flying through the sky. What is this thing?
I created it from my memories of the chariot of the Lunar Palace. Many years have passed since I last laid eyes upon it, so there may be some discrepancies. Nonetheless, it is functionally much the same.
A lunar chariot? Wow! Paimon never imagined she'd get to ride in one! So, Zibai, does that mean you used to work on the moon?
Work. That's an interesting way to phrase it, though I suppose you are correct. I was once an angel, a member of a race tasked with guiding humanity. Then, graced by serendipity, I became a moon envoy.
Huh? What's a moon envoy? Some kind of super important angel?
As you would understand it, a moon envoy is a job title. Any angel, or non-angel, can become a moon envoy.
Does that mean you're not the only one?
Of course not. Though my memories are still hazy, I vaguely remember some of my colleagues. There was one who liked to take on the form of an ibis.
An ibis? Could it be... Can all moon envoys turn into animals? Does that mean Lauma could take that job? She can turn into a deer, and moon chanters are some sort of Luna envoy anyway, right?
Moon chanter? I have no idea what those are.
Oh, okay then. Look! Paimon thinks she saw a tea vendor over there!
Very well. Let's take a look.
Welcome, please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality sourced directly from Chaoying Village.
Look over there! Just get...
Dear customers, are you looking to purchase some tea leaves? I can see from your bearing that you are no ordinary customers. My humble
We're not here for quality.
discount? Well, that's a coincidence.
Something about the name of...
Buy 3 boxes of Songla tea during the festival to get 10% off. That's right. 10 boxes at half.
Oh, Paimon's...
3, 4, 10, 20, 50.
Zibai, what do you mutter?
When purchasing 3, 4, or 10 boxes, the intervals between the two sets of...
Look! Her eyes turned blue!
If the differences between intervals remain equal, the interval after 6 should be 6 plus the difference between... Therefore, extrapolating upward, the next two numbers in...
You're making Paimon's head...
They mean that if we buy 21 boxes of Songla tea...
100% discount? Oh, there was a...
The pattern we speak of is math...
That's amazing! You're a shopping genius!
I had no idea our shop's discount.
No need to thank me. Now, please give us our... What's the matter?
Paimon just realized what it is that
It took you long enough.
we got the short end of the stick. Think about it. If we don't have to pay when buying 21 boxes, then...
Huh?
Hey, Zibai, work this one out. If we buy a...
It stands to reason.
Wait a moment, dear customers. Don't you think you're haggling a...
You are the one dictating the discounts. We're
You have a point. I'm so sorry. I just remembered. Such a shame. Terrible.
Where can we find your... Not to fret. We'll save you the
Well, you see, dear client, the...
Huh? Does that mean they won't pay...
How very unfortunate. Nevertheless, besides, we're not looking to make money.
Well, that's great. My suppliers are...
Do not worry. We appreciate referring customers to your business partners. Even Then let us head to Chaoying Village. Do you know the way,
Of course!
What otherworldly beings... I should hurry home and pray to the White Horse Adeptus.
Taking shelter and listening to the rain cleanse the earth makes me feel safe. Like being home. Huh? Here we are! Chaoying!
The mountains and waters are...
It's a good-looking place, all right. But it's hard...
Should fate dictate?
Well, Morak certainly...
For now, we'll be able to see more clearly from up high.
Wow! Chaoying Village looks beautiful from up here.
Indeed. The houses here are quite different from those in Liyue Harbor. They follow the natural contours of the mountains, forming unique, elegant structures.
Yeah, it's super beautiful.
The white walls and dark tiles frame the emerald waves of the terraced fields, while the curved eaves and tall gateways juxtapose each other with grace.
It's almost too beautiful to be true.
The crowing of roosters and barking of dogs, the calls of farmers working the fields, a vibrant pastoral chorus overflowing with earthly vitality.
Yeah, it's incredibly beautiful, huh?
Have you studied the linguistic arts by some chance?
Huh?
Your vocabulary for beauty seems rather constrained.
Paimon knows how to say pretty as well.
I see. Now then, let's take a look around and see if we can find any farmers selling tea.
Look! There's someone in that tea field! And they look kind of familiar. Wait, is that Lu Shanxiang?
And who is that?
Oh, you'll remember her once you see her up close. Hey there, Lu Shanxiang!
Huh? Paimon, travel.
The white horse.
And you are... Wait.
Don't say anything about food poisoning?
You're... the young
Yes, that's
Fallen below them?
like I said the last time we met. My father, mother,
Oh, that...
Yeah, and on the...
So, they
There's no doubt they care.
ground you?
Yeah, though they're not confining me to my room. Instead, I have to personally nurture...
Aw, a tiny little tea.
It's supposed to cultivate my care...
What happened in Liyue Harbor really wasn't your... So, How long will it take for the little tea baby to grow?
Actually, I don't know. I've never grown a tea tree before.
It usually takes 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years?
Yes, the tea in this garden requires 2 or 3 years to mature.
That long? Zibai, you're not making this up, are you? How do you know so much about growing tea?
When the plants thrive and grow, that is the meaning of my name. I can tell at a glance when their season of
Do I really have to waste 2 or 3 years here? Yes. During the Night of Lantern Rite, I heard many people reciting poems from Long Gone in praise of the moon. In that moment, I suddenly felt I helped excavate cultural artifacts from Long Gone, so I contributed to the revival of these poems too, right? So I decided to stay with the archaeological team.
I see. And are you sure that's what you want to do? If you don't achieve...
Yes, because archaeology gives me that boom shakalaka feeling.
Wait, did Xiangling teach you that?
That's right. I was asking her for advice. She said that if something gives you that boom shakalaka feeling, then it has to. I immediately thought about how when I'm excavating in the ruins, I always feel like there's a ghost standing beside me, and not in a spooky way. It feels like my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother patting me, right?
Since you've made up your mind,
And I'd love to.
run away. Summon up a little boom.
That might be go. Yeah! Tell them about.
I'd be better off telling them about.
Then it's settled.
Thank you, Zibai.
They don't need to listen. You need a...
What do you mean?
As I'm sure you know, some ancient texts
My family history contains such records.
If the White Horse Adeptus were to manipulate time to make your tea...
Is that how it works?
If the White Horse Adeptus were to really get involved, my grandfather would let.
It's not as if you have any other options. Why not try...
Guess I might as well. I've got White Horse Adeptus. If you can hear me, please save. Ugh. Nothing happened.
Perhaps the White Horse Adeptus. By then, the seedling you planted may...
Thank you, Zibai, for. Oh, it's getting late.
That sounds great! Let's get some sleep and. Whoa!
Indeed, it has grown into a mature tea...
It must be the work of the White Horse Adeptus.
Are you sure?
Perhaps she heard your prayer and chose to answer...
She once saved my great.
That's incredible!
I guess so. They'd better, since this is.
Go! And if you...
Thank you so.
Paimon really thought you were going to.
When an Adeptus exerts effort...
Alright.
We're here to help Lu Xiang.
Can you really make the TV?
It won't be easy, but there are ways. There.
Hey! You just transplanted a tea tree from over there!
So, there's a mature...
Oh,
And am I not the one?
yeah!
Is this tea tree then not a man?
You're. No, Maybe.
That would be
Paimon thinks so too. Oh! Paimon bets that. That's a great idea!
Jinse, that...
The scenery there is
I must say, I have been mightily impressed by the mountains and waters of Li...
Alright! Paimon can't help feeling like we've forgotten.
Pay it no mind. I've already forgotten more than you...
Alright. If we forget the village... We should plant cucumbers. We should plant canola!
We should plant cucumbers.
We should plant canola!
What are you arguing about, little ones?
We're deciding what to plant in our field once land.
Yeah! Dad gave us a small plot of we should plant cucumbers, right? Dad,
We should plant canolas! We can...
Ah, an agricultural debate. This should be easy.
Granny...
What did you just call me?
Oh no! Her eyes... it's just...
sorry.
Auntie!
Oh, alright.
You little rascals! Using priceless land like this just for cucumbers and canola?
What?
With the coming of spring, when all things... The 5 grains are life's staples, the heart of the people's table. Based on the local climate and soil, seedlings planted in... When autumn comes, you can plant the rice you harvest can be sold at market.
Oh,
That's no issue. It is unsuitable for continuous cropping in any case. After the second rice harvest, around wintertime, and when they mature in mid to late spring, this way your field will sustain balance. Rice and canola.
wow! That...
Wait a minute! If rice and canola...
A firefly dares rival the brilliance of the moon?
Big sis...
Stop crying this instant! Just find an empty corner of your yard, scatter some cucumber seeds in the earth. Cucumbers delight in sunlight and moisture, but they suffer in cold weather.
Are you really in that much of a rush?
Thanks, Big Sis Zibai. See you around!
Paimon never imagined you'd know so much about farming.
What's so strange about that? The people of Long Gone called...
That's true. So, if the god of course, the god of...
Mind your tongue, impertinent child. How...
Hey! You're the one...
Enough! It's time for us to take to the skies.
Wow! The terraces look so pretty from up here.
The mountains tower like pagodas, the hills coiling at their feet like shells. Layers built upon layers, rising and falling in harmony. A truly unique and mesmerizing sight.
Thinking about it, you have a special connection to this place, you know.
A special connection.
Yeah! There's a local legend about a white horse leaping from a pure spring to follow Rex Lapis into battle. Don't you remember? You must have been living in seclusion around here.
That does sound somewhat familiar.
Oh, and if we keep going up this way, we'll reach a super duper spooky spot. You might have a connection to that place too. There's an ancient array that seals away the remains of a fallen god.
A god's remains?
Yeah, the people of Liyue turned that story into an opera called The Sanctification of Tao Do. Does that ring any bells?
Tao Do. Huh. The 7 and 8 gates array.
That's right, that's right! You do remember!
Puna, the god of the underworld, who could pacify the forces of life and death.
Huh? So, Tao Do had another name?
Let's go take a look.
Oh, we've arrived at Wulwang Hill. The atmosphere just turned spooky.
I can't help but feel there's something strange about this friend you haven't seen in ages.
Huh? Paimon thought she heard someone's voice. Let's head down and check it out.
something strange about
Strange?
her strangeness defies description. Aren't you worried about sending her all the way to you?
Where there are people.
Now I'm the one with no clue what you're saying.
She can ask for direction.
And then what?
She will meet strangers in unfamiliar land. The further the journey, the more...
So you want her to make new friends. I see. But from what you
I believe she was not.
You're sounding strange. Huh. Oh, over there.
Hotel! Zhongli! What are you doing?
Traveler. Paimon. Sounds like...
We were taking Zibai to... Oh, Paimon knew we were...
What's done is...
Exactly. You can get...
Paimon feels a lot better now that...
Still, I'm a little confused.
We're taking Zibai on a sightseeing tour.
Wow. That...
Yeah, actually...
I'm here to pay my respects to my ancestors.
Ancestors? Are you heir to the Wuwang kid? Or perhaps...
Whoa! Have you got all your...
Huh? Miss Zibai.
I happened to hear a storyteller expound on...
Lots of people know that story, sure, but... Well, Zhongli, unfortunately, there's no time to doubt...
That would be wonderful.
Oh, and before we go, you've been traipsing around all day. Don't mention... All right, we'll take...
Hotel's so thoughtful. Why don't we... Zibai, you can see the whole of Dihorm.
Wang Shu, an
Awesome!
Is that towering...
Sure is. We can take the lift up.
Always walking the path long. Come on, get in.
Are we really going to fly up to Wangshu Inn? Isn't that a bit showy? All the guests are going to see us.
Is that a bad thing? To be able to witness an Adeptus. This will surely add to the inn's appeal, not to mention the room prices. The owner will thank us.
You seem to really like showing off your powers.
This inn's architecture is incredible, and the surrounding countryside radiates a picturesque charm. No wonder the new proprietor of the Baiju guest house thinks he can't compete and has decided to change his own establishment's name.
The new proprietor? Ah, you mean Lu Shengsheng's dad. So you know about that too. Personally, Paimon thinks it should go with something like Rex's Rest. That's a contender's name if Paimon's ever heard one.
A fitting name indeed.
So you think the guest house should change its name too? Paimon kinda thought you'd say something like, such sacrosanct traditions must never change.
Time flows ever onward. Why should the rules of yesterday be carried forward into the world of tomorrow? The people of today should determine what is to be kept.
Huh. You're not as old-fashioned and stuffy as Paimon thought.
The years ebb and flow, seas recede to reveal fields. In the vastness of time, I am but a wild horse in a boundless sea of dust. Even Rex Lapis, having waded through the waters of the river of time, is not quite the same as before.
Zhongli? What was he like before?
That is another story for another time. We have arrived.
Whew. This is the first time Paimon's ever flown up to Wangshu Inn on a chariot. Everything's so different when you're up high.
Wangshu. Like moon lanterns and shell lanterns. Might it all be?
What's a coincidence?
Do you not know what Wangshu means? Wangshu can refer to the moon, but its original meaning...
The goddess who rides the bright moon's chariot.
And you must be the...
Chow!
Not at all. I sensed an
I was starting to think we should fly a bit lower.
No need.
I'm not one to do good from the shadow.
Then you must be...
Oh, nay, I'm a...
cosplaying. What's that?
Ugh, ignore her nonsense. She's a genuine article. Chow, did Zhongli say anything about her being a teensy...
Mental instability, perhaps?
Did Zhongli tell you that?
No, this is my own speculation.
Well, you pretty much hit that. There's a hot-tempered pyro slime, a math-obsessed hydro slime, and a mischievous little animal slime. But don't tell her Paimon said that, or she'll come and tell...
You white-haired rascal!
Uh-oh! We're in for it now!
White Horse Adeptus.
Oh, yes! You must be... Are you okay? Do you want Paimon...
Don't worry about me. I just need to...
So, regard...
Zhongli said we should wait and she'll get better on her own.
Is that why her personality...
Paimon thinks that has something to do with her 3 deadly...
The White Horse Adeptus's remnant spirit...
But...
Paimon, as you do not practice self-cultivation, the act of severing the 3 deadly selves is a means of exercising wicked desires.
Oh...
It includes those.
Some of it. But right, the half that's still dreaming might remember the...
Conqueror of demons. Are you...
You are an old friend of his, so please...
But conqueror of demons sound... In days of yore, he was...
Huh? You said the same thing that... Hey! Did you really...
Why not ask Rex Lapis himself? Whether I've forgotten might be up for debate, but I am certain he...
He must have his reasons.
An answer that suits your style, General Alatis. Now that...
Which is?
In the distant past, there was a feast.
Oh!
Among the dishes served, there was one that could be... I suddenly remembered the recipe.
Is that it?
Yes! Since it's Lent...
That sounds...
Wow! It might not have been the story Paimon was hoping.
The spring breeze stirs. My dutiful guides have gone...
There's no need for such grand words.
What's this?
Hey! It's that broken jade token from the antiques exhibition!
Indeed. This was once a...
Oh, that's a shame.
This is the way of the world.
Then, what about forging and...
That is a good point. I could try to craft it into...
Ooh! What sort of trinket?
It's just a passing thought, one that will require... Now that we've had our fill, we should get some rest.
Chi-Chi, the lantern ride is almost over.
Morning.
You've got it all mixed up again.
They're here again.
Yow! Looking good in that new outfit, huh? Hey, it's Paimon! Wow!
Dr. Baiju is thanking me.
Chi-Chi and I were just playing. Oh, yeah, take a look at this. Wow! I learned to make...
What do I always say? The white horse...
Huh?
For my idiot son to finally come to his senses and not change...
Huh?
Listen to this. My granddaughter, she made a prayer to the white horse adept...
Oh. Could the white horse adept...
Of course she did. Oh, white...
Truly.
Of course. Huh?
Indeed. I have a...
Yes, I recall. Mr...
That's young Lee.
I noticed when you were here last that you bear a strike...
Perhaps fate has...
And a glad meeting it is, Miss Zibai. We grow Sunglaw tea there.
Oh!
Buy 10 boxes, get half off? Don't be silly.
Woohoo! No.
There's no need to thank me. Your lantern rite may have ended, but this... Make sure to take everything in, and that goes for you kids as well.
Got it, Mr. Liu. Happy... lantern rite. Yeah! Happy lantern...
Happy lantern rite?